What? We're
Yeah,
live?
We've got 5 viewers. I've been posting on a bunch of different Discord channels.
Hey, we do got 5 people. Welcome, people.
Shh. I'm about to swear.
So, guys, in the chat, do you guys know who Tony Robbins is? If you do, let us know what you think of him and why. We were just talking about that because
I only know Tony the Tiger.
Do you?
My celebrities consist of mostly cereal mascots, so.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Why you got to make this about like cartoon characters? We are trying not to appeal to children for when this is later posted to YouTube without swearing a bunch.
Hey,
no, it's okay.
My man, what is the name of the dog who's all about them Cookie Crisps?
Oh, dude.
Cookie
okay.
Cookie Crisp. I don't know.
No, don't look at it. You're looking it up.
Cookie Wolf.
My hands are in my pockets. I'm tired. And
There's different ones. There's the one that's like the Cookie Crook's sidekick, but he's been retired.
I remember Cookie Crook.
Yeah, I know the wolf.
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp, because he does it like his own.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Isn't he the wolf?
But yeah, that's Cookie Wolf.
Oh, his name is Cookie Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, there's different ones.
Things. I like Sugar Bear from Golden Crisp or whatever it is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say from
Big Money Hustlers.
Big Money Hustlers.
That's not a kids movie.
Well, on the other hand, I don't really like cereal that has sugar in it.
Oh, it's my favorite. I grew up on Apple Jacks and Fruit Loops, man. Especially Apple Jacks. Before they changed it to 2 colors, when it was good and it didn't have like that original Apple Jacks was the bomb.
Yeah, I liked Raisin Bran growing up.
We've had a box of Raisin Bran in our cupboard for 2 months because our son insisted he wanted it, and all he does is pick the raisins out.
So he just wanted raisins.
Yeah,
just wanted
not real raisins though. You know,
sometimes I also pick the raisins out because they were too sweet for me.
I am not gonna rip on that because I eat shredded wheat without sugar. So
yeah, that's are good.
Hardcore.
I like Frosted Flakes without the milk, just because they get soggy too quick.
So I'm the exact opposite. Everything has to be soggy.
Oh,
like I'm a weird person who just sits there and stares at milk until it disappears into the cereal.
See, I'm okay with that when it's like Apple Jacks or something. I don't mind when it gets soggy like that. But the stuff that loses all flavor when it gets soggy, no thank you.
Well, that's just like everybody's always like, I don't like Captain Crunch because the cereal cuts the top of my mouth, and I'm like, really? It's smooth for me.
I like Captain Crunch. I just don't like how like it leaves a weird film in your mouth.
Yeah, that is a thing it does.
Yeah. That's the only thing that bothers me about it, but it tastes delicious. As long as it's the regular, not that peanut butter Captain Crunch stuff.
Oh god.
I love Captain Crunch because it cuts the top of my mouth and I deserve the pain. I'm a bad person.
The pain just makes me feel so motivated in the morning.
We've lost 2 viewers already.
Yeah, they're like, because we're talking about fucking cereal, man.
That's okay. Cereal's great. I thought everybody liked cereal. I thought
we're just trying to start our day right, start our stream right with cereal.
Yeah. With 11 fortified vitamins and nutrients.
Yes.
Yeah.
And fiber that we need. Like 28% fiber daily intake.
So
that's what's wrong.
Did you guys know that it's been scientifically proven that breakfast is the least important meal of the day?
But you're breaking fast. How could that be?
Is it because it doesn't matter what time of the day you eat, or?
No, it's just like it's not important that you eat right after you wake up.
Interesting.
There we go. All right.
I did not know this, but I am not a scientist.
Carrots aren't good for your eyes.
Especially when you stick them in there.
It's all cereal talk.
Yeah, you just stick them in there.
Yeah.
No, we're getting into it. We just are, we haven't talked in like a month because stuff's happened constantly.
Because of situations.
Because of children and bleeding out of eyes and like Yeah, just all
house
sorts of horrible
issues
things.
and all sorts of things, man.
Yeah,
Running out of
out.
eye.
Sickness. Everyone's been sick, I think.
Yeah,
in this game,
eyes
too.
bleeding, walls bleeding, people bleeding, you know, all that. All the blood coming out of all the things you don't want blood coming out of.
Well, sometimes they're out of things you wanted blood to come out of,
Well,
like people.
It depends on the person, though, you know.
Speaking of cereal,
people.
we have learned today the giraffe is a cereal bleeder. Both in his mouth from Captain Crunch and from people he socializes with.
You know what? You better watch out, because if that's true, I know the
Will bleed
general
all over us?
vicinity of where you live.
Yes, I live in
Context
Michigan.
It's not that big of a state.
It's like the size of a hand, like a mitten. Oh no,
Yeah.
we lost Lizard Man again. Oh, you did it. You jumped spots.
Oh, God!
Yes.
Now
No,
I'm
I'm
Hobgoblin.
druid.
I'm like
druid.
I had to like set my Wi-Fi on because I was trying to get by without it. I was,
You're fired.
Hey, at least you stayed in the same place. I mean,
I didn't move.
Well,
no,
I-
you did.
I did
had
stay
to
in the same
adjust everybody.
place. I did stay in the same place. Everybody else jumped on top of me. That's what happened.
Now I'm back to being a cleric.
I can't blame them.
It's
Okay, I think we're good. Okay. This is such a cluster.
Yeah, we're definitely in
but
a-
four
we gotta
people
go.
are watching, so we're good. Okay.
one of them's me.
Make the walls
Hey.
bleed. One of them's me too. So I
Stop
think
the-
3 of them are us, and then another one is OJ Flynn Flan 1980.
Hey,
That's just fine.
OJ.
Oh, hey,
OJ
How
Flynn.
you doing?
you the real MVP.
Stop.
We're doing
Stop
this for
throwing your
you.
garbage. Stop throwing your garbage into our dimension, OJ.
I don't get
Hey,
that.
the glove. If the glove fits, wear it.
I got 2 gloves.
Now both of us have made Simpsons references.
All right. Does anybody remember last session at this
Oh,
point?
hell yeah. I remember
Yeah.
last session.
All right, Faisal.
Completely.
Let's have Faisal recap it in Faisal's voice.
You want me to do it in character or out of character? Because
Totally in character,
this-
like you're reading
Okay.
a diary.
I
Wait,
review my
is-
diary.
Is
I
Faisal
take it
literate?
out. Yeah, Faisal is literate, or at least he pretends he is, and he draws pictures which he interprets. So he's looking at his journal and thinking about, the last few hours we've been in this island, known as One West Raven. It's probably a picture of an island with a raven on it, and there's like a vague woman figure who looks like really mean, kind of stomping on top of like little like kids that are supposed to be like the slave boys. And so we found out that One West Raven has a very like slave owner relationship and a very strict caste system and everything, where the women are the slave owners and all the men are slaves, and everybody has a place. And it's at least according to our cleric, it's the perfect society because no one has to like struggle about thinking what they want to do. We came off the boat of Captain Deadhand, and there's probably the pirate ship in the bay. And within the bay, there's a picture of like a question mark and a vague squiggle, and to represent the bad touch creatures that are in the bay that were trying to touch our lizard man friend who swam. And then we go to another picture of a giant horrifying parrot to represent the bar we were at. And Faisal has a question mark near it because he's very confused if the parrot's going to ever attack the town or not. The drowsy parrot has apparently really good juice, really strong alcohol, and people steal stuff from there, apparently, especially from its guests.
Hey,
And,
you haven't proven anything. You haven't proven anything.
I don't need
Oh.
to prove stuff. I'm an adventurer. I'll make
Yeah,
wild
even-
accusations.
No, this is Faisal's like point of view. There's
No, to be fair,
a picture of a guy in a burglar mask with a giant bag full
like
of
a
our
raccoon.
stuff. Yep.
I just want to point out, Faisal hasn't even proven that Lizard Man is in the city yet. So
It could all just be my imagination. None of you are actually real.
It's all those mushrooms Faisal did.
Yeah,
As
New,
he's seeking more mushrooms. By the end of
New
this
character
campaign,
canon.
Faisal's going to wake up in a field of mushrooms at home. He
It'd just
never
be
left.
Yeah, and he's actually like a halfling.
Yes.
He's
And they're not
got a
really
toy-
mushrooms.
He's just got a toy iguana with an axe taped to it, just like
Just completely nude in the middle of this field. Yep. That's what we're building up to, folks.
like oh.
Again, not for children.
No,
Not for
no,
children.
this is not for children. So he has a picture of our main goal, which is this like cartoony volcano with a whole bunch of smoke coming out of it, even though he doesn't know if it's like actually active or not. And there's mushrooms all at the base of this volcano, and he's in the process. While Silas is talking to this other hobgoblin that was following us out of town. He's like, making it look like he's doing notes, but instead he's just circling the volcano and the mushrooms over and over and over again.
We know what Faisal's motivation is.
The mushrooms, hells yeah! This is just.
He's gonna be so disappointed when he finds out the mushrooms don't make you trip balls.
Yeah, they're just edible gourmet mushrooms. It's like, what the hell are these?
They're like shiitake mushrooms. they're good for inflammation. Excellent. I like it.
But yeah. But yes, that's what his journal looks like. A whole bunch of pictures.
I think Faisal needs to do our recaps every session.
Oh, that means I have to take okay notes, which I do anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, so that's all the time we have this week for Silent Hoppers Camp.
Hey, thanks for watching.
next session we recap a recap.
Last time on Island Hoppers.
I'll send some random bullshit. The end. See you next week.
Well, we should give them at least a tidbit of something new. I don't know what though.
Cereal, mostly.
Oh yes, that could be added to the recap. I hope you took good notes on what everyone's favorite was.
Yeah. Let's see. Giraffe King likes not grape nuts. The whatever the grape ones are, but without the raisins. Raisin Bran, that's it.
Grape nuts reminds me of ICP-2. What is going on here?
Everything connects.
Oh,
It
that's
does.
right.
It all connects back to ICP for some reason.
that was from was that Great Malenko? Where
Yeah.
talking about eating grape nuts?
Yeah, where he's talking about picking up his boy or something. Oh man, in their old car. I don't remember what.
Yeah.
Eat a handful of grape nuts, but they're soggy, and that's fucks. Something like that. All right. So, anyways,
Yeah.
let's bring it out of 1996 and into 2019. So.
What?
Yep. Okay, so you guys had ended the last session just starting your voyage out of the city. You didn't really know where you were going other than possibly to find mushrooms on the other side of this very large island. Now, shortly into the journey along the path, the trails turn to dirt. The dirt is hard and rough on those with more delicate feet. The winds are calm with no distinct smell. In the distance, a forest lies ahead. The forest spans the whole horizon. What lies ahead is unsure, but the vast size of this forest is sure to hide many mysteries. Beyond the forest, somewhere, lies that volcano and mushrooms. Somewhere. Is there anything you guys want to do before you get into the forest?
Wait, guys, do you smell that? Nothing distinct.
You have no nose.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need a nose to smell when you're made out of metal.
You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna argue, but I don't think I can no more.
Everyone has their own distinct smell.
Yours is wonderful, Faisal, by the way.
Can scale smell?
Yeah.
Because technically, I don't think you have to breathe. Does that mean you can breathe?
I don't know. But it doesn't say that I can't smell. The rules and condition are if it doesn't say it, then it works as normal.
It's magic!
Eberron experts, let us know if Warforged can smell. I'm just curious. But we're going to go with he can smell.
I can
All
smell.
right. Even if you say he can't.
Right here, it says in... wait, where's my Bible?
Is that called the Bible? I thought it had a different name.
Oh, God. I think I let someone borrow my Necronomicon, which I keep saying is my Bible.
Oh, no, your prop.
My prop.
So,
Okay.
So we're approaching Mushroom Forest.
Yes,
My Bible.
kind of. But the mushrooms are on the other side of the forest.
yeah, we're just going to giant ambiguous forest. Has anyone given us a name of this forest, or is it on our map that we got from Bradshaw?
Yeah, let me pull that up. Sorry, let me go to... I have 2 documents of notes. I think there's a name written on one of the documents.
I love that. Always love that. Hey, just a second, guys. I have to go through my 5 50-page note documents here.
Well, if I had prepped this yesterday, I would remember. But I prepped this like 3 weeks ago or something. So I don't remember. Oh, I'm such a terrible DM.
Nah, you're pretty much par on course. I mean, we could always make something up and retcon it later, or we're just dumb enough that we're probably like, yeah, this is the name of the forest.
This is the name of the forest right here.
Yeah, this is the name of forest.
We could just do it professional, like more professional game streams do, and just do bad improv until the game master catches up. It's like,
Yeah.
oh look, is that a spaceship on the horizon?
I should make you guys name everything. Be like, I don't know, what is the name, Faisal?
Black Shell Forest.
Black Shell Forest is what we're going with. So Black Shell Forest it is.
Why does it have black shells? I don't know.
Because of the great...
It's because the beetles. The little beetles with their black shells.
Because of the tsunami that wiped the slate clean for this town of West Raven to be built here.
Technically, they're carapaces, not shells, but what can you do? These heathen, unsophisticated...
You might find out in about 10 minutes why it's called Black Shell Forest.
Anyways, I think Faisal will point to the forest.
Okay.
Look, there's the forest we were warned about.
Upon entering the forest, nothing appears to be out of the ordinary.
Well,
This is
according to who? Because we were all like kind of raised in a swampy forest. So is it swampy or is it like...
It's what you would imagine a non-swampy forest to look like.
Yes, I see all these fir trees. They're very sweet smelling.
There's a lack of stagnant water. This is weird.
Yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't stink. I like it.
I kind of hate it.
A few hours into your walk, the road splits into 2. Which direction will you go, left or right?
I go forward. Fuck the road.
Forward? You're going to go to rough terrain?
Yep.
Is everyone following him, or are you going left or right?
Say left. Left is right, right is wrong.
Well, here's the question. Do we have any idea of where we're trying to go?
To the volcano, and it's forward. We don't need to follow the road.
Your road set off east. The road to where it splits, the road to the right looks like it continues to go east more, whereas the road to the left looks like it goes more north.
And which way is the volcano? I go
East.
directly towards the volcano, ignoring the road.
Scale quickly gets off path.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Are there signs?
Yeah, are there signs, or does our map indicate where the volcano vaguely is?
Your map cuts off at the mid forest. You see that the road left looks like it heads to the next city, whereas the road to the right pretty much runs off the side of the map.
Ah, shit, I'm lawful. Never mind, I stay on the road. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Maybe we can get better directions in the next town. Hopefully no one steals from us there.
That would be nice.
I do prefer it when folks don't steal from me.
Well, should we risk going to the next town and being stolen from? Or should we go off into the wilderness and explore this island ourselves? Which we will probably hit another town eventually.
Odds
Towns are the best. A strong society will inevitably lead us to a glorious future. Keep that in mind, Faisal. As we continue to explore, you'll find that societies are great, and you should join them.
Didn't you say that last place we were at? Didn't you say that was a great society?
Oh, it was simply marvelous. It was truly a wonderful place.
But
they had so much structure and rigidity, and they weren't flexible at all. It was wonderful. I loved it.
But didn't somebody steal from us there?
Well, so you guys claim nothing was stolen from me. Maybe you guys.
Well, and they
I'm
also
confused.
treated you very badly, Lizard Man. They didn't even call you by your name.
Thought his name was Lizard Man.
Yes. Well, I don't remember talking to nobody.
Well, there was the one police person or judge, whatever they were.
I talked to you guys. Hey, none of y'all called me by my name in that town. Yeah, maybe this next one will be better. I start walking down the road.
I follow him. There's a choice made. We're going to the next town to get better directions.
All right.
We are the smartest guys.
Hey, I've got an intelligence score.
I got
What's an intelligence score? No, I'm just kidding.
I got a very average one.
The smartest guy in the group said left to begin with.
That's true.
Shut up.
True.
You're like book smart and knowledge smart, and I'm society is good smart, so
Scale knows a good lawful society when he sees one.
And here's what I know. The Hobgoblin Society was super great, and if you left it, you must not be that smart, because their society is...
They also don't have the training that I need, which is why I left it.
Oh,
That's right.
You could have figured it out there if you stuck it out. You could have built the training you needed.
No.
You just abandoned your people.
You can only go so far on your own as a wizard. You need to learn those spells somewhere.
Well, then maybe you should have picked a better profession, like cleric.
Like cleric, where you can be lazy and given all the free handouts from your deity.
Mm-hmm.
All you need to do is strictly adhere to your god's preachings, and you'll gain all of the power that some person has to slave over books for to get.
Hey, y'all reckon that hunting is stealing from the woods?
No, it's just a cycle.
I love it.
And
What about gathering? I mean, that's basically just a fancy way of saying take having things.
Well, eventually the forest will take from you. And hunt you.
Yeah, see, the forest is garbage. Don't live there. There's no rules.
That's why it's nice.
No. Faisal, sweetheart, darling. Trust me, you're gonna like it when you join society and there's all these rules. They keep you safe.
No.
Wait. Hold up a minute. You mean in the woods there's no rules? So I
Yeah.
don't have to wear these clothes?
No.
No, you
But
don't.
we're not on the woods. We're on the road heading to town.
Ah.
We are on the
makes
road,
sense,
which
then.
is part of society.
So
I reckon I won't eat none of y'all then. I'll just keep walking.
See, the roads were built by society. The stupid forest doesn't have any roads.
yes, there's plenty of paths made by animals.
Ugh, animals don't make roads, though.
They make
Look,
paths.
Ugh. Come on, what would you rather walk on, a path or a road?
It depends. Am I hunting?
No, you're trying to get to the next town.
Won't catch too many rabbits on a road, but on a path. Yeah, something different.
Well, you shouldn't
is
catch
true.
rabbits anyways.
Why?
They're sweet, beautiful
Why not?
creatures, and they should be left alone.
They do taste good. But then again, you have to actually be able to taste.
This is racism? I can taste just fine. I have all the same senses as you. I'm just slightly more handsome.
The rabbits
We keep
feet are so
walking
lucky,
down the
then
road.
why do the rabbits don't have them?
I was enjoying this societal debate.
I'm sorry, I cut you off, Henry. What were you saying?
I say if the rabbits' feet are so lucky, then how do we end up with them?
You gotta kill them and eat them first.
It's
You're
lucky,
lucky
that you
to
got
have-
one.
Then it's not a very
Yeah.
lucky foot, then, is it?
Well, the
Well, the
rabbit's not
foot's
lucky,
still
but you're
intact.
lucky.
Well,
You're lucky
see,
to have the rabbit in your belly.
It's not that the foot is lucky for the rabbit, it's that once separated from the rabbit, it gains luck through arcane magic.
But if the rabbit catches your foot, that is one powerful rabbit.
Yeah.
Listen, when
And
the
that's one
rabbit's
lucky
foot
foot.
is severed, it begins absorbing the energies of Ephrafa. And okay, that's all the Watership Down I can remember.
Okay, this would make for an amazing podcast of just bullshit like theories. Like, let's talk about this stuff like a la Joe Rogan, but talk about it as factual.
So have we
Let's see
have
how
we,
far down the rabbit hole we can go.
have we reached the town yet while we're discussing this?
Mm-mm. So, as you are traveling along the road, debating whether paths or roads are better, you see quickly approaching 8 light armored men wielding spears.
They must be hunting.
Hopefully.
Hello.
And look at these guys. They've got armor. Armor would never exist if it wasn't for society.
Turtles have armor.
They appear to be wearing chainmail shirts, and it covers their heads.
Are they like approaching us aggressively, or are they
no.
just?
Their spears are drawn, but they're not like ready to throw them at you or anything. They seem like non-aggressive. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep things
Nick?
that way.
Okay, cool.
I say, don't worry, I know the rules.
Yes, smile and wave.
To the spearman.
Good day, gentlemen.
The lizard man just smiled at the spearman. How does that look?
As his mouth parts slightly, revealing teeth.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Strange folks we have here. They see the shine of scales, what they believe is armor. They see, obviously, Lizard Man practically wearing nothing. Faisal completely covered like a mummy. And Silas, what does your character look like?
Just tunic, pantaloons, boots, cloak. I'm not the typical flashy robe type of.
Sure. Very obviously hobgoblin though, like they can see.
Yeah.
your face.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You
Okay.
can't miss that at all.
Okay.
The skin color alone gives that away.
Okay. So they stop you and they say, "Strange adventuring party we have here. Where are you going?"
We're going to the next town so we can get better directions.
I was hoping you would say that. So these roads aren't free. We will let you pass for a small fee.
Ah, road taxes is what you're saying.
Yes, see, this fine fellow understands.
All right, and how much are the road taxes?
1 gold each.
Ah, see, now I know that you're lying to me because the common man could not afford 1 gold each.
And you are not common, are you?
Also, I only see one road, so 1 gold. Sounds fair.
1 gold for 4 sets of feet. 4 gold.
So it's 1 gold for 2 feet.
Yes.
I put a leg up. Now, now how much is it?
Same. It's more weight on 1 foot. Pay.
I
up.
I pick up Faisal. All right, now how much is it?
Just as much.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think it's per foot. I think it's per weight.
Look here.
Which logically should mean yes.
Technicalities are not going to be had here. The 4 of you will pay 4 gold, or you will turn around and head back.
Well, what is the next town? And do you know where the right path leads?
The right path. What right path?
Well, the road from the city splits into a left path and a right path.
Are you talking about the path you just passed a few miles back?
Yes, the fork.
Yeah, the fork in the road back there. One of them takes you deeper into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you get to the end of the forest, and you come out to the barren wasteland.
Is that where the volcano is?
Yes, it is that direction.
I told you we could get better directions.
Ah, Faisal. See, we just found more people, and then they helped us. So we need to go back this way, the way we came from.
Well, thank you, good sirs. Thank you for the better directions we were looking for.
Ah, so you guys turn around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the other 2 guys turn around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow. And I'm just like,
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Do you guys have any visible, any visible equipment on you that, I don't know, maybe trinkets or anything that might stand out? If not, if nothing's noticeable, just I'm curious.
I got.
oh, come on.
Got
I'm
my
heavily
quarterstaff.
armed. I'm very heavily armed.
You're heavily armed, Scale. With what could they see on you?
Well, according to this character sheet, I've got a bandolier of 5 daggers, a hand axe on either hip, javelins on my back, and a mace.
Okay.
So, armaments.
Okay. Faisal, is there anything visible on you? Equipment-wise,
Basically the quarterstaff that he's basically using as a walking stick at the moment.
Okay. Lizard Man, you're in a loincloth, correct?
No, I am wearing very common looking breeches and a shirt, but I'm carrying, backpack that's pretty loaded down with equipment.
Okay. So
Hunting
maybe
traps,
some things on the
rope,
outside of it.
bed rolls.
Okay.
I don't know how much is inside and how much is outside.
Sure.
Got a big old great axe.
Mm. Okay. And then Silas, is there anything visible on you that you might have showing?
Oh, there's my
Couple daggers, a crystal around my neck, on a chain, which is my arcane focus, and then a quarterstaff that I'm using as a walking stick, and then normal stuff.
Okay. So mostly just weapons on any of
I've
you.
got rope.
Okay.
My backpack's got rope tied to the side of it.
The only thing shiny or trinket-wise would be the crystal that they may notice, but...
Sure. Okay. I was just trying to get an idea for maybe how certain people may react to your appearance is all. Okay. So you guys turn around. They don't give you a hard time about that. They kind of let you go. And You get back to the fork, start going left now, which would have been originally the right fork. And as you're walking along, Faisal, what is your passive perception?
I believe it is 12.
12. What's yours?
Actually, no,
scale?
it's 14. Sorry.
14. All right. What's yours
Yeah.
scale?
15.
15. So scale, you see as you guys start traveling down this other fork for a while. It starts to get kind of not dark, but you can see the sun starting to set. And where the sun's going down, it actually sheds light to your left. You see what looks to be large ruins. As the sun's like setting right behind them, and there's kind of a clearing of the forest there.
Say, the ruins of a once great society, I assume.
Well, society's so great. Why did they leave ruins? And they're not here now.
To make better societies.
You know, sometimes people just leave. You know,
Yeah,
they don't really tell you they're going. You just come home and the whole village is empty.
I know it still hurts, Lizard Man, but you can move on. You can do better.
There's always a better society, except for that last one we're in. That one might have been the best. There were so many rules.
It doesn't hurt none. I just kind of left too. That's just what you do, I guess. I'm gonna go check these ruins out, see if anybody left anything behind.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how it's overgrown. It's going back to nature.
Yes, nature's always picking up the table scraps after a society is done with the place.
No, it just reclaims it.
Yeah. It reclaims the table scraps.
It reclaims everything in the end.
Well, not me.
As you approach the ruins, Lizard Man, you see in the ground, it's the dirt kind of ends, and you start stepping on like a marble, cracked marble, and you see etched in the marble a language you don't understand. What languages do all of you speak?
I was gonna say that's all of them.
I already knew because of the barbarian aspect and stuff.
I speak Celestial, Draconic, Common, and Druidic.
Okay. What about Silas?
Common, Elfish, Goblin, and Infernal.
Okay. And Scale?
Common and Celestial.
Okay.
You want to know? Oh, you don't
Faisal,
need to know mine.
No. Faisal, what did you say languages you spoke again? I'm sorry.
Common, Celestial, Draconic, and Druidic.
Okay. So you guys can't quite make out the writing on the marble. As you're looking at it, though, it does start to glow.
Oh, that's unusual.
It's red. Red and
Arcana
orange.
check?
Yeah, it's magical. I mean, things don't normally glow on their own, but give me a roll.
I do like a baseball dive away from it. Like, oh no.
Oh, that's a big 8.
Yeah, so you know it's magical. You just have no idea why exactly.
I would like to do just burn a spell slot and do detect magic so I can at least get them school of what we're dealing with.
Shoot, I hate when people do that.
Hey, it seems like a good time.
I know, I suck with the schools of magic and how
covering my head and laying there for a second until I'm just like, oh, go live.
Let's just say it doesn't burn a spell slot for you. I will tell you that it's shoot. I can't think. Not an enchantment. Or yeah, it's an enchantment. Sorry.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
What does this say? I memorized exploding runes to.
Well, this
Lizard
will
Man might
enchant
be onto
something. Perhaps we should proceed with caution and go around the. Like, is it like in a circle or like what are we dealing with?
It looks like it's in a perfectly defined like square area.
Well, perhaps we should go around this area instead of through it.
Yes, that sounds like a very good plan.
Though, is red a good color or bad color? I can't remember.
Red's generally a bad color.
It depends on the society. Also,
Generally a bad color.
I can tell you for sure, either we should definitely not go in it, or we really should go in it.
I rather avoid things that might be potentially bad.
Generally,
I say the problem with red is that sometimes it means that something's gonna be really tasty, but other times it means it's gonna make you throw up a whole bunch.
Well, we could hunt something like a rabbit and throw it in and see what happens.
Could you please stop trying to hurt rabbits?
What do you got against rabbits?
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
A lot of things. A lot of things are wrong with me.
Rabbits build a beautiful society where they work together to build underground little rabbit societies.
Fine, let's find a marmot.
They're tasty too.
They are tasty.
I'm gonna continue rummaging around in the ruin.
So you come up to some steps. They probably ascend about 10 feet of elevation over the course of about 20 feet. So they're fairly steep, but not too bad.
Are there like rats or mice or something that lives in a hole around here that could be easily just like dug up and thrown in the center of that circle?
Are animals ever easy to just dig up and throw it somewhere?
Generally, no.
If they were, I would get the red squirrels out of my attic, but that's not really working out real well.
Oh no.
I'm gonna kill them, I swear.
Introduce one of their natural predators into your attic.
I tried introducing bear sounds by way of phone and Bluetooth speakers against the wall, and that didn't work.
Snakes, man. You gotta put stakes in your roof.
Someone said ferrets would work, too.
Oh, ferrets would work, but ferrets
Yeah.
will also stink.
Mm-hmm.
You will
But once they
increase
kill
the
the squirrels,
cuteness,
I can
but
get
you
rid
will
of them, so.
also increase the muskiness.
Always introduce raccoons. They'll take over.
Fuck. No,
Anyways,
I hate those things.
Talking about little critters, is there one we can coax out of hiding?
Do you have any traps?
Do I personally have any traps? Yes.
You do? Okay.
Apparently I do.
I would say you could probably set one, but I mean, it might take hours to actually
Hours.
catch something. Yeah.
Let's see. Should I be stupid or should I not be stupid? Because I'm really curious what this. No, I'm not going to be stupid. Damn.
Oh, you rolled for it?
Yeah, I literally have
Oh,
this
I
yes,
do that
no,
too,
baby dice.
I do too. I have yes, no dice.
Yes.
No, maybe so. Okay, I don't have maybe on mine though. Just yes.
I'm
no.
gonna help explore the ruins with
Okay.
Lizard Man. Might as well. Let's see what's here.
As you go up the stairs, you can see what's left of a wall about 8 feet in front of you, and there's a iron door that's like halfway rusted in half, where it's like kind of fallen over time and folded on itself, and it's pretty thick actually.
Is there another side? Like, is the wall around it
It's mostly intact.
collapsed? Okay. Because I was like, I'll just go through the other side over the wall. Is it? I'll try the door. See if there's anything in there.
When you swing the bottom half of the door open, you do anyone who can smell, I guess that would include Scale. You get
That
a
would
whiff.
all of us.
Yeah, you get a very pungent smell of, recent death that hits your nostrils.
Well,
And by recent, I mean within a few days, probably. But it's
Are we
it's
talking
at
about?
its peak stench.
Is it more human stench of being dead, or is this like animal stench?
Give me a medicine check.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, that's why.
Little, yeah.
I don't think there's a difference, but I can make
It's
a medicine
diet
check.
based, probably.
Let's see. I can do maths. No, I can't do maths. Shit.
Well, I got an 18 because I can do math because I'm drunk.
I got a 12. I can do this.
It smells like it was definitely, possibly a human or humans who have died here.
I'm just
There may
gonna
be-
go look. I'm just gonna go inside and look.
Yeah, me too.
You said we got
when
half
you-
the door open, right?
Yeah, when you get inside, you start stepping in blood immediately. Once your eyes kind of adjust from the sun, what's left of the sunlight kind of peering in through the holes in the walls. There is no roof, by the way. The roof is kind of, for the most part, it's all gone, and it's all stone too. You can start to see in here, but it takes a minute for your eyes to adjust. You can tell there's blood on the floor, and
All right, I'm gonna just close this. I cast light on my mace and walk in mace first.
all right. Well, you were also behind Faisal and Lizardman, but you're able to see right away once he lights his mace, and he kind of steps along the side of you guys. As this happens, you see these eyes throughout the room. 8 sets of eyes eight sets of eyes get flashed by the light, and they kind of put their hands up, and they look like little dragon type creatures. 2 of them have wings actually, and start flying up overhead, and they start to attack.
like,
Roll
oh,
initiative.
I was gonna be like,
Roll
hello.
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Hello. I have a 4, so that won't go well for me. Let me find my pad of paper from
Wow,
last time.
my
Just a
vision
second,
is a
guys.
little blurry
Just a second.
today.
The blue hell. What did I do with that? Well, damn.
I missed it. What is he looking for?
I
Initiative?
can't find it.
What you looking for?
I was looking for the pad of paper I used last time. And I just wanted to find that because I could continue the same notes, but oh well. Okay, so my number was a whopping 4.
Ooh.
Lizard Man, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
Oh, you get to go before me. Faisal, what did you get?
I got an 11.
All right. Silas,
16.
16. And Scale, what did you get?
14.
14. All right. So, Silas, when you see these 2 winged, tiny dragon-style humanoid creatures start flying up in the air, and there are 6 non-flying. What are you doing?
Okay. Are they all within a 20-foot circle?
They are not.
Okay. How many are?
You could probably say like 3 are.
All right, because I'm going to hit the most amount as possible with this sleep spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
No wizard should start without it.
So 20 hit points will fall asleep, starting with the highest
Okay.
and down.
Were you aiming? You could probably hit 2 in a circle if you're aiming for at least one of the flying. Otherwise, you could do 3 on the ground.
Then I'll get 3 on the ground.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the biggest number possible.
And how many hit points did you say?
20.
20. Okay, so 3 drop. Drop to sleep right away.
Oh, they're all tuckered out.
So there are 3 more on the ground that are standing and 2 flying. Is that all you will be doing on your turn? And what does that look like as you cast that, by the way?
Let's see. I'll do my hands like this, put a little sling, and go, night night.
Oh,
Awesome.
I'm a self-taught beginner wizard, so all the big fancy spells I don't know, so I had to make stuff up as I was learning.
There you go. It worked.
And
3 of them
as you
fell
cast your
asleep.
spell, I'm just like, what the? You didn't tell me you did magic.
That was evident.
he's been saying he's a wizard all this time.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
I thought it was some kind of fancy merchant.
Then why would he buy his own knives?
To engage in commerce elsewhere.
He had to
Got me
buy more
there.
supplies to sell them, right?
He does have a point. Yes, it
Yeah.
is a valid point. It's wrong, but it's a valid point.
We are the smartest dumb group ever.
Or the dumbest smart group ever.
Hells yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, yeah.
All right, scale.
So to be clear, I know that these things are attacking us, right?
They have not made a attack on you guys yet. No.
But I can tell that they're going to attack, right?
You see blood on the floor, and actually, now that your eyes have adjusted in this room, you actually see what looks like 3 adventurers dead on the side of the room. They've been piled up on top of each other.
Sweet
well,
free gear.
Cool. So I want to stand somewhere so as many people as possible are within 5 feet of me.
You can go up and have 2 guys around you.
Cool. Can there be 2 guys that aren't asleep?
Yes.
Fantastic. Even better. I walk over to there and I hold my mace up and I say, justice. And I bring it down and the word injures them and they need to make constitution saves.
Okay.
Oh, fancy. Divine word.
Word of radiance.
I
Word of
got a
radiance.
14
That's
on
what
the...
it's called.
14.
14 for both of them? Got 14?
Yeah.
Well, that saves then. Nothing happens.
All right. Faisal.
All right. I cast Shillelagh, so my weapon becomes just harder and better. And
That's what you're calling it, huh? A weapon?
I was gonna.
Yeah. So my
I wasn't
big,
going there, but
hey, just sometimes you need to enhance your wood. I'm just saying.
Well, when
And-
you're talking about a 1/4-inch staff, you need to enhance it for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta give it a little
Sometimes you have
little
to
lacquer.
get it past that 1/4 mark and just have a little bit more. Anyways, I make my staff longer and harder. And
Shillelagh lets you measure from the base, not from the top.
and I'm gonna go up to.
If I did not take this nap earlier, this probably wouldn't be that funny.
I'm sorry.
But it's still
I'll
fun.
stop interrupting.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This is a fun session.
So there's 3 asleep, right? Or is that
Yeah.
2 asleep?
3.
3 asleep, yes. 2 of the non-sleepers are around scale,
Okay.
and there's one other one somewhere.
I'll take the last non-sleeper that is on the ground,
Okay.
and I'll go up and club it. And I don't think that's gonna hit, guys. That's a big old 8.
Oh no.
No.
So he when you bring your shaft down at him, he uses his shield and Trojans that thing right out of the way.
Oh
Perfect.
my.
Beautiful.
So you're saying he's using his shield
like a Trojan
in
warrior.
a blocking kind of maneuver.
Yeah.
Well, we're saying he's got a little protection.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's using his protection properly. I
You
mean,
did not impregnate his defense.
Oh gosh, damn. Oh, well, I couldn't penetrate anyways, even if I tried. It'd just be a lot of banging.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, try harder and harder and harder. Lizard Man, it is your turn.
I was like, are we fighting?
Yes.
Yes,
So
we're fighting.
observant.
Is anybody close enough for me to whack?
Yeah, you could. Probably the closest would be the one that's engaged with Faisal.
I'll just like flat side him with my great axe. I'm not going for lethal damage here. I'm just
Okay.
gonna knock him out. I didn't see anybody actually attack us. So I'm just like, well, I guess we're just beating people up now.
That's what I'm triggering.
That's a natural one.
Oh.
This is a regular great axe. Okay. Let's see if it breaks.
Oh no.
Okay, so you hit the shield with the side of your axe, and because you're hitting it on a weird angle for this axe, it breaks the head of the axe off. You're now working with a quarterstaff. As the head of the axe goes flying off to the side. This creature feels like a badass. He's just blocked the shillelagh. He just broke your axe. And you can see the pride just light up in his face. And he's going to attack with his short sword. And he's going for you, Mr. Lizard Man.
That's a good one, because if Lizard Man's just kind of like looking at the end of his axe, just kind of like slack jawed and just kind of licks his upper lip just in confusion.
I guess we'll have to buy
19,
a new one.
by the way, Lizard Man.
That'll hit.
No, that misses.
For 7 points of damage as he pierces you in your rib.
Okay.
2 are going to attack Scale.
The biggest threat in the room.
One of them misses. The other one gets a 22. He is also attacking with a short sword. For 7 points of damage as well on Scale. Then there are 2 flying. So the 2 flying, one of them is going to shoot at Lizard Man. I'll do that one first. He is shooting he's throwing a small spear at you. Oh my gosh. 18 on the die plus 4, 22. Uh-oh.
That hits.
God, Juice, breaking the rules. The DM's not supposed to be doing
7
this.
points of damage there. Does that drop you?
It does not.
Oh, okay, good.
I still have 2 hit points.
The other one shooting at Scale. 17 on the die plus 4 is 21.
All right, time to knock me out. Do it.
For 4 points of damage.
All right, that brings me to exactly 0.
All right, so you're dropped. Do me a favor. Roll percentiles, by the way.
Okay.
I think it's 282. Just in case you get up, I'm going to figure out what the lingering injury would be.
14.
I was gonna say, how dare you make me fight kobolds, my one true love. But
I forgot pack
so I
tactics.
guess I'm okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
let's not. No attractive. No
I forgot
attractive.
about that on Scale last turn. Because there's 2 around him. Shoot. I can't figure out what page it's on. 17? No, it's 2 something, isn't it? Someone said something about being racist. What? I hear people talking about being racist back there.
No one in my background.
I am betting it's Giraffe King.
It's probably not me. There's only 5 people in my background.
There's only 5 people back here. There's no way it could be them. No way.
It's 5 people, and they're always very quiet, well-mannered.
Oh, here we go. All right, what was your percentage scale?
14.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said percentages. Did you roll a d20? Sorry,
No,
roll a
you
d20.
said to roll percentage.
I know. Just roll a d20 instead. I'm sorry.
Getting so confused now.
I don't even know what numbers are. 19, I guess? Is that a number?
Yes. Okay, so this spear hits you, and it actually like scrapes along the face of your metal face, and it's very deep. So even if you were to be healed, it's still a scarred across the metal. Just so you know, no adverse effects.
I look more badass, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you look more handsome. All right. So as for you, Lizard Man, it kind of hits you in the thigh when it hits you. So you've taken damage to your ribs and your thigh now. That is both of the flyers. That is all of them. Okay. We are back up to Silas.
Oh, yay. I mean, boo.
And the 2 flying, by the way, did go further up. So they're about 35 feet up in the air.
That's okay. I can still reach out and touch.
Oh, I know you can. Reach out and touch me.
None of them have any of them taken damage?
Nope. You can go for easy damage on one of the ones that's sleeping if you want.
No, we're going to leave the sleeping ones asleep. All right, so we're going to do chill touch at one of the flyers.
Okay.
So, oh, that's a natural 1
Oof.
on the spell attack, so that would have been a 5.
But it's a spell, so let's just say the spell breaks. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a cantrip.
I know. Yeah, no, there's nothing's gonna happen from that. So, okay. Scale.
Yeah, I gotta make a death save. Here we go.
Oh, yeah,
Excited, Juice? Here I
I
go.
love death saves.
Oh, failure.
Oh no.
1 failure. All right. We are up to Faisal.
So if I got to do anything, if I have to move, I have to disengage, right?
Yes. Well, no, you
Okay.
could move, but you risk an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. That just doesn't seem good. What can I do? So we have Scale, who is definitely just down. Lizardman, who looks pretty bad.
Very bad.
Very bad.
I hear there's an artificer just down the road, actually.
Oh,
Well, I was
okay.
gonna say the important thing is I might be almost out of hit points, but at least our cleric is down.
Yeah, at least our cleric is down, which is the important part.
Mhm.
So, I actually heard that there's 4 artificers in the town over that were looking to look into this volcano.
I heard there was a bard that
Hey.
runs around with clown paint on that just happens to be with the artificer outside.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna burn.
He's the
one
Duke
of, my,
of the Wicked, is what he calls himself.
I'm gonna burn one of my spell slots, and just give a helping hand to Lizardman because he's the closest threat at the moment that I don't have to
You would not have to
risk
disengage.
life. Yeah, and I'm gonna heal him because I can do that shit for
Yay.
8 points.
Oh wow, substantial. No, a good heal.
Effective.
What do his feet have to do with anything? He said you have a good heal.
That wasn't even funny. That was
It
just
was
bad.
funny, damn it! Laugh at my jokes!
I
I'm
laugh
the
at your
DM!
joke. I will laugh at your joke when you tell one.
Do we get free loot?
Silas, you
Well,
laugh,
free
you get
loot.
inspiration.
Look, I Look, I'm just.
My
I have
other
some
game is all about
quality
foot
bread.
jokes, okay?
I was gonna say, look, I have some quality bread.
All right, Lizard Man. You're healed. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm also real mad.
Oh, you're raging. Is that what you're saying?
So I am going to activate a rage, and little guy who just stabbed me, not the one who threw the one at me, the one who broke my axe. I'm not pleased with that. I am going to go ahead and make a Hungry Jaws attack against,
Okay.
Ooh. Fancy.
which is
That doesn't sound pleasant.
going to be a bite attack.
Okay.
Oh, come on, this guy is going to jail. That is going to be a 7.
Nope.
Unless I have inspiration, in which case
You probably do from last session.
We actually all started with inspiration.
Yeah, we all started with inspiration.
well then I am
There you go.
spending my inspiration because I'm not happy with the 7. I have an 8.
So I just want to point out, one of our viewers who is awesome, he watches our Wednesday game where we make a lot of foot jokes. He liked the joke, even though he didn't hear the joke. But now that
Hey.
he's heard the joke, he's going to like it.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's the trick. I liked the joke. Just because I didn't laugh at it doesn't mean I didn't like it. I enjoy all puns, especially if they upset other people.
I'm a dad. That's right up my alley.
That wasn't even a dad joke. That was just dumb.
Ooh. F-bombs back there. Ooh, someone's angry.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just start
So-
playing upstairs from now on.
You're fine, Scale. Okay, so Lizard Man whiffed twice. We'll say he
Yeah.
like tried to bite and chomp on these little tasty critters twice.
Yeah, I tried to
And
well,
missed.
no, it's just a 1 attack. I just rolled with advantage and got a 3 with advantage. With it, I'm finding new dice. I don't care what logic and reason says.
You need to order the Legend of Zelda D20s that are 3D printed with metal filament for
I'm
$40
good.
or whatever.
I may. One of my friends immediately was like, "Would you guys are gonna buy one of those for me, right?" And I'm like, you're adorable."
$40 for a D20. It does look cool, but who knows if it comes
It's,
in the mail that way.
Man, if I'm doing $30 for a D20, it's better be made out of like gemstone.
It looks like gold. Obviously, it's not real gold, but it looks like gold.
Hells, I know where to get real golden dice.
You know, you could buy the new D&D special anniversary dice for like $600 or something.
No, those don't look
They
that
got
great.
they got
I'm saying it.
scientifically grown gemstones on them.
I do like science.
See, if you believe in science, you'll buy those dice.
Yeah,
There you
but
go,
know,
Wizards. You should sponsor this game.
For less than that, I can get bone dice made out of the jawbone of alligator. So
That
If I'm
sounds
gonna
like
be
animal
extra-
cruelty.
Sue was dead at some point.
I hope. If it wasn't, how do you know?
I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back in my leather chair and not care at the moment.
Let's start with the flying ones first. The flying ones. One of them's gonna throw. Actually, I'm sorry. They are out of their spears now. They threw them already.
Yeah,
they
so
are going
hold
to.
up.
Yeah, they're
Hold
going.
up. So this kobold just broke my great axe
Yeah,
and then managed to get out of the way of this huge lizard monster,
yeah,
like
he's a
trying to
badass.
chomp his life away from him. This little kobold has just got to be feeling like the most big dick G.
Yeah.
He,
This
oh no,
guy's
he
going
is.
back to challenge for head of the Warren.
He knows he's gonna be promoted after this to chieftain, and he might sprout some wings magically out of that. In fact, you almost feel like he's sprouting wings at this moment, and he's grown a foot taller all of a sudden. No, I'm just kidding.
And a front to Colonel Mac.
Let's
Strike
go to
down.
him. You know what? Good point. Let's go with him. He's going to swing his short sword right at you again, Lizard Man. For an 18. That'll hit, right?
Hold up, let me double check something.
Pretty close, probably.
No.
Hey, an 18 doesn't hit me. But you didn't roll an 18 hit me. You rolled above 20. So
No.
It doesn't hit you?
That's
Just
18 does not hit me.
What's your armor class? 19?
That is 19.
Oh, Mr.
nice.
BDG over here misses then. Barely. Kind of grazes by you. If you
I
had a
think
beard,
he hits
you
my
would've felt it.
scales and they just kind of slide off.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Rah."
So the other one that's right there is going to, or the two that were originally on scale are going to move over. One of them's attacking you, Lizard Man. 19 on the die. Oh my gosh. 8 damage. You can half it yourself. The other one's going to attack Faisal. And miss. I rolled a 3 on the die. All right. 2 flying are going to come down on Silas, who just tried to attack them. And they're going to be swinging their daggers on him.
I'll be dead here in a second.
12?
Oh, yeah, that's my armor class.
Okay, so 1 hits you. The other one was a 3 on the die. So
Do any of them have to cross my threat?
no, because they were really high up in the air.
They were really high.
Yeah, they were. 5 points of damage on Silas.
I'm
And
almost dead.
That is their turn. All right, we are up top to Silas. You got 2 of them now that are within melee range of you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Hey,
your
melee.
strong suit, right?
If I had a scimitar, yeah, because I can use those, but don't have the money to buy one.
Well, damn.
So I have to swing with the quarterstaff.
Man, this is going to be so sad. Our second session and everyone dies.
The kobold!
Hey, my Descent into Avernus game, I killed my wife's character in the first session.
Yikes.
Yep.
I will swing my quarterstaff two-handed.
Okay.
Hurrah for
Motherfucker.
quarterstaffs.
No, so it breaks probably with that one.
Oh, I forgot pack tactics again. Damn it.
You can keep forgetting it. I mean, it's okay.
No, I like it.
Can I use inspiration to cancel out that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there goes my inspiration.
You just get to roll another die.
3 on the die.
11.
Barely miss. Their AC is 12. Unless they have a
Was that
shield.
11?
These 2 don't.
Was that 11 total or on the die?
I was 11 total.
Okay.
All right. So Silas whiffs with his quarterstaff. Scale, make your death save. Crit, 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 crit. So you can get back up. Crit,
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 crit.
crit, crit.
5% chance.
I got a 10. Is that passing? That's passing, right?
Yep, we'll give you a pass.
Yeah.
1 pass.
1 pass, 1 fail.
Doing great.
Death saves are the greatest part of 5th edition because you get to do so much on your turn. And there's so
You
many
see-
options.
Do you
I hate
see your
death saves.
god yet?
I do, and he's glorious, and I did not realize that he was so handsome. Ready to die.
He's a big
join
ball
him.
of light.
He is literally a giant book of rules.
Faisal.
Okay,
Come on.
so we have one. So there's like one directly in front of my character, right?
There are 2 now that are engaged with you.
Well, I'll take the guy who isn't thinking he's like big stuff, so he can see his other people die around him.
Okay. These kobolds feel pretty confident right now.
Oh fuck yeah, nat 20.
Okay. Roll your damage. Double damage
Hey.
dice, modifier once.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, do I have another D8? Do I just have 1? Oh, that's cool. That would be. What's my? Oh gosh, mass. Plus 2, right? Yeah. Okay. 13 points of damage altogether.
What's that look like as you disintegrate him?
As I you mean as I club him to death?
As he turns into a big mist, bloody red mist in thin air.
I'm just guessing that most lizard creatures speak Draconic because that's just a thing. And I'm like, I don't want to do this, but and I club him probably straight down on his head, way harder than I intended. And his ears bleed, his nose bleed, his eyes bleed, and he drops. And I look over at Lizard Man and kind of get this like sheepish grin because I didn't really mean to kill him, but it just sort of happened.
Happy accidents.
Yep.
You look over just like a sheepish grin, and Lizard Man is just like frothing at the mouth, like snarling like a wild beast, looking like a actual monster.
And as Lizard Man starts doing that, the kobold right across from him, BDG as I'm calling him, is doing the same thing. He's mimicking Lizard Man to a T.
God, he's got a class, guys.
Go ahead, Lizard Man.
No wonder we'd be getting our asses kicked.
You've got 2 around you as well, Lizard Man.
Well, I have 1 attack per turn, so that's gonna be a bite.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be an 8.
New dice.
These are new dice.
Oh, these are new? No, they
Yeah.
weren't. They were still in. You need to get a dice jail then.
If we were in like a real life table, I just hand you the one that I just critted with to be like, here, man, just you need it.
I wouldn't. I would protect that crit die like no other. I'd be like, nobody touches this one.
I believe that's spreading my luck.
I like to hoard my luck.
Have anything else that I can do this turn?
Okay. So you missed again. So BDG is getting real excited. He drops his shield. He draws his dagger. He's going to attack Lizard Man twice. Short sword and dagger.
Ooh, fancy.
Dagger hits. Short sword misses. If I can pick up a D4. For 3 points of damage, so that ends up only being 2, I think.
That is rounded down, so it should be 1, right?
I think it always rounds up, actually. Damage always rounds up. So, the next one is Phasal. So this is a normal one that's attacking you. That is a 13. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. And he also has a shield, by the way. For 7 points of damage.
Oof, that's a lot for me.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Okay. The 2 with daggers attacking Silas. Big money, big money.
Blow on your dice.
1 hits.
Killer DM. That's what we got here.
What did you roll to hit?
I rolled an 11 on the die. Plus 4 is 15.
Shield.
Okay.
You need to hit a 16. You needed a 17, but I'm out of spells.
All right. So he misses. You guys see this like magical glowing shield pop up.
It goes like this. Ah!
And the dagger hits it and kind of bends his wrist as he's swinging.
Oh, nice tattoos. That's the first time I've seen your arm.
Who, Silas? I was going to say, I don't have tattoos. That was not a tattoo.
You can't see my arms. Sorta. As you see part of my arm.
All right, Silas, it is your turn.
Yeah, I gotta swing again. I got 9 more D20s before I have to bust out the second bag of dice.
Well, see, you're using up all the bad rolls on each die. If you stick with one, the laws of probability are in your favor.
Well, that's 18 plus 2 would be 20 to hit.
Yay.
You hit.
It's two-handed. I get to use a D8 for damage. For 1.
Oof. Yeah, you barely hit him. He kind of, you hear this as you kind of hit it.
Lovely
and even
laugh.
the other one starts to chuckle right next to him. It's like, oh.
I gotta say, this is embarrassing. We are getting our ass handed to us by kobolds.
It's like, it isn't our lack of trying. I mean, I can say that much.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did
definitely
not think
that.
this would
I
be
mean,
that bad of an encounter. I thought the pack tactic. Oh, I forgot it again. Ah!
yes.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to remind you, but it's
I
okay.
thought that the pack tactics would make it hard, and that's not why it's hard.
No.
You don't even need that to make it hard. I mean, come
You
on.
guys should be dead right now. If I was remembering this, you would all be dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill you, but it would be funny. I'm not.
No, you're
Well,
trying to
you can't. I was gonna say, what are you supposed to do? You can't predict that our dice are Nazis.
Right.
Yeah, you might as well have stones go against us. Okay, can you hit the stone? I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that'd be a long combat, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yeah, we'd probably kill each other before or the stones would actually roll on us. One of the two.
Right.
So
All right, scale.
speaking of being dead and rolling a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh,
Did you roll a 1 on your?
I rolled a 1 on my death save, which is 2 fails, which gets me to my 3rd fail. Scale is dead.
Oh, shit.
what
Well,
does
we
it
could-
look like?
He's dead. Who knows? After combat, if you guys live, maybe something can happen. You can carry his big, heavy ass with you everywhere.
This whole game, I've cast 1 spell, and it was a cantrip. I've had exactly
failed.
1 round of combat.
Hey, Scale served his purpose in life in telling Faisal about society, though.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually listen. Oh my god.
This is what happens when you go into the wilderness.
Maybe he's going to be known as a martyr for societal agendas.
I just want to point out, we can disengage and run.
Yeah. What do you think I was going to do my next turn?
It is Faisal's turn.
Well, in true chicken shit fashion, I am disengaging and run.
All right. So because Silas is at the back of the room, engaged with 2, you're not going to be able to run very far.
Well, if you disengage, you don't provoke for the entire turn.
Correct. But the
Yeah.
space between him and Silas isn't very. So all I'm saying is there's not a lot of space to. So he can disengage and move, but if he tries to run by one of those, he's going to provoke there, and he could
But how
to get out the
how,
door.
If you
Well, he's not gonna.
You don't provoke at all, period.
Yeah, for the rest
Only
of the
the
turn.
the whole turn? No, I thought it was
whole turn.
the whole
First
turn.
Oh, see, I never heard that.
Yeah,
I
let
thought
me,
it was just the one that you're disengaging
No,
from.
it's the whole turn. I've had this. I was like, what? You mean just not the enemies nearby? It's the whole
Really?
turn.
So normally
Yeah.
I don't look up rules, but this is new to me, so I totally want to check this
also,
out.
how big is that doorway?
It's about 2 squares on a grid.
Because
so
I'm
say 10
6'2",
feet.
175 pounds. And
But you
might
can't
do
move through.
So, I mean, just size alone might be blocking.
But you are allowed to move through friendly squares.
Yeah, I'm friendly, but the 2...
Technically, no. Only I think halflings can do that.
You
You
halflings
can move
do
through.
it. Yeah, you can move through it. Just it counts as rough terrain.
Yeah, you just can't
Oh,
stop
okay.
there.
Action.
Halflings.
I usually just
Okay.
let people do it anyway, no matter what. But
Disengage. If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
interesting. Well, that
Yeah.
ruins that for me.
I know.
Oh well.
Oh no, Juice! You're not going to kill literally everyone.
Wow. Our
All
hearts
right.
are broken for you.
So, Faisal, you're able to
Bastard.
get out the door about 10 feet out to the top of those stairs.
Actually, is there a physical is there a physical barrier now other than Silas between Silas and I? Like, if I stand on the other side of the door, would they be able to attack? the
You
flying
could
guys?
go around the corner if you wanted to, and no, they couldn't attack you.
All right, I'm gonna go around the corner because at least I'm gonna try to save someone else. Hopefully.
Okay, that was very noble of you. I will give you another point of inspiration.
Cool. I already have it filled up, but cool.
It stacks.
Oh,
in my
okay.
games. I stack. Otherwise, nobody
Oh,
uses them.
Cool.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, no, I need to save that.
Well,
Yeah.
you are my best friend, so
My strategy has just been to give inspiration out a lot, so that people are encouraged to spend it, because otherwise they're like, oh, I keep getting inspiration, but I already have it, so I don't get anything.
Right. Well, eventually, too, I want to make it so if people want to buy you guys inspiration, they can do that, too. They can pay like $1 or
cool.
something. So, in the chat. But we got to get people
Both are-
watching. Shroot
both
to
are
Kill could
valid
give you guys
strategies.
$1 in a couple sessions.
I might be able to give $1
There
after
you go.
my Patreon.
If
goes
you
through.
want, you could put $1 in for yourselves.
Listen, Juice,
don't.
I got $10.
You know
not
they do
turn
that
your
in
players into whales, Juice.
they do that in Adventures League. You can buy rerolls or like convention games. You can buy rerolls.
Whatever, man.
Usually those are
Whatever.
charity games, though. The only charity
Oh,
we're doing
fair
around
enough.
here, though, is the charity of Juice. So, for now. No, I do have future plans to do some charity streams, though.
That's cool.
I want to do some Chad Tuff streams. So it's children's cancer. So it's right now it's 100% fatal. If you get it, there's no survival rate. So,
Yikes.
Lizard Man.
Did you skip the wizard?
No, I went.
No,
hit
he was
for
the
1 point of
first.
damage.
Yeah, he did the
I
1 point
went
of
first.
damage, and then Scale died, and then Faisal ran, and now we're to Lizard Man.
Okay. Well, I would like to disengage.
And run out the door, not get hit by the 4 dudes you run by. Fucking rules.
Can I grab Scale and throw him over my shoulder before I move, like with my bonus action?
Sure.
perhaps?
Why not? We're being
I'm just
generous.
I'm gonna warn you, I am very heavy. I'm made out of metal.
How heavy
For a
are you?
moment.
Scale?
I have
You know what? You're raging. You're fine.
yeah, I was gonna say I have a huge bonus to doing physical stuff right now, which so I'm gonna grab and I'm just gonna bolt on out of there. What is my speed?
For a brief moment,
feet.
my heart fluttered, and I thought you were going to use Scale as an improvised weapon.
Oh, that might be better.
Well-
I'll let you hit everything in the room if you do that. You can like
That's so-
whirlwind attack it.
Hell's yeah,
But if
man.
you miss, everything's coming at you.
I will absolutely die.
But you'll go out like a fucking badass, man.
Okay.
There's 4. You can hit 4. I let you make 4 rolls with an improvised D10 weapon with only your ability modifier to hit. No proficiency.
Okay.
But that's 4 attack rolls.
Wait a minute.
MVP.
Listen, I know that I'm gonna be MVP if I kill all these things, but you should give
Technically,
Lizard Man
Scale
some
would
credit.
get all the experience because he's the one that killed him with his head.
If I get enough experience to level, do I gain a level and therefore another hit dice and therefore more health?
Yes, in the afterlife.
Okay.
I just realized I've been rolling without my proficiency bonus this whole time. So,
Oh no!
well, it would have
Well,
meant
it still
10,
wouldn't have hit though, because then your
10
eights would
instead
have
of
been
8.
10. So no loss there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I will. What do I need to?
So
Said I need to
you're
make
going to use
4
your strength
attacks.
modifier plus your rage
Okay.
modifier with it. I think that gives you a plus to hit, and then
It gives me a +2 damage.
Oh, okay. So then just roll a d20 plus your strength 4 different times.
Wait,
and
is
if
this a
any of them,
strength?
2 of them have to beat a 12, 2 of them have to beat a 14.
Wait, is this technically a strength?
3 have
check?
to beat a 12. What's that? No, it's an
This-
improvised weapon, so he's not proficient.
Oh, okay. I was
He's
like,
just doing a whirlwind attack with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna grab all these dice, all of them that have betrayed me.
DCG is first.
This is, huh?
DCG is first.
roll to hit first. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I was
I'm
talking about
grabbing all
your
these D20s.
friendly kobold who's a badass.
That's B.
Yeah. Yeah.
K.
Yeah, I don't remember what the we were calling it now.
BDG.
Yeah, BDG, that's what it was.
BDG. Okay, these. Okay, dice. This is your chance to redeem yourselves. You can give me good numbers now. Okay. So starting with this guy that's been bedeviling me, that is 23.
Ooh, roll a d10 plus your strength plus rage. Is this lethal or non-lethal on BDG?
Lethal. That is 10 damage.
You smack him and he goes flying like a Sammy Sosa home run over the wall of Wrigley.
Okay, the next one is 19
Hits.
for another 10.
Same thing happens there. He kind of goes and smacks the wall of this room and blood splatters out. The two
the
that
next
were originally
one-
flying. Only got to beat 12.
The next one is 13.
Hits. Damage.
Another 10. This die has landed on 3 thrice.
Yeah, you do the same thing to him. Bam! Right into Silas's
And
face. Blood
The next one
splatters.
is 12.
A 12?
Yes.
That hits. Damage?
8.
He still stands. But seeing that all of his friends just fell, he takes to the sky, disengages, and starts flying away and up over the wall out of sight. That is all of them except for the 3 that are sleeping on the floor.
Which I am going to subsequently smash with Silas.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are out of combat order unless somebody's planning on trying to chase the flying one in the sky.
No, not
Nah.
chase. But
Oh.
before
is
he
out
gets
of
60
sight.
feet away,
He is out of sight though, so if you can't see him, can you
he's-
still cast that?
I was trying to get him with a Toll the Dead before he got too far away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he so because of the way the room is, he kind of flew out through the top. and
Up
over.
in,
Yeah, and so I mean, you could try to like run outside and around the building and catch him before he's in the woods, but you're probably going to lose him before you get there. I would have left it up to die rolls, but it's all good. So he flies away. There's 3 sleeping on the floor. You guys just going to go around and coup de grace 'em?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to smash him with Silas.
3 dead. 3 dead. All right.
they're smashing them with scale, not Silas.
My bad.
By the way,
Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like Silas was going to go around with you killing them.
No, I'm going to go around killing them,
Gotcha,
but he's still
gotcha.
got scale, so...
I misinterpreted him saying I was going to kill him with Silas.
By the
All
way,
right.
that was freaking awesome. And also, I had Super Beast playing over my headphones as that was happening.
Oh,
So
that's great.
that was
Thank
awesome.
you for the opportunity to do that.
You're welcome. Yeah, that changed combat quick. It's amazing what some good die rolls can do for you. That probably would have been a TPK,
Yeah,
that's pretty
Probably.
actually.
Pretty rough. I'm just going to kind of set Silas against the wall and just be like, that's what you get when you don't follow the rules. to the kobold corpses.
Which rules did we not follow this time?
All right. So this
I
room,
don't know. There's so many of them.
this room has trashed pews all over the room.
Trash what?
Pews, like it's a temple.
Oh, I thought you said pubes, and I was like, "What the hell, man?"
No. So it's all trashed. Like the wood that's in here, just it's rotted. It's no good. It's got water damage. And you see 3 adventurers' bodies off to the side of the room, just stacked on top of each other.
I'm just kind of sitting there like nudging Scale, just like, Scale, what are all the rules? I know there's more.
He might be sleeping, but he has not slept before. I don't know how these things work.
Tink, 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 tink. As you're knocking on him. Scale!
I'm going to
Wake
check
up.
the bodies.
Okay. You go over to the bodies. There is 2 of them are decorated in chainmail. One of them is in a hide armor. And you can see what look to be a pile of weapons off to the side. it appears that the kobolds were using their short swords because there's sheaths on the two soldiers. One of which has a maul. The other one has a halberd, and the third one just has a rapier.
Well, that could have been us.
Yeah.
Are you going through their
Almost
bags
was.
that are on them as well, or?
I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
take the rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through
I
their
can use that.
bags.
When you go through the bags, you find one potion of greater healing. I think that's the second tier of healing potions.
Yeah.
And you find one scroll.
Silas, this is a scroll. It has words on it. I think this is your thing.
I will peruse the scroll.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of the spell was. I should probably put these things into my notes. What are you guys doing with Scale's body in the meantime?
I'm contemplating why he suddenly is acting like the kind of statue that just sits in the middle of town, doesn't say anything, and the kind of statue that walks around and chats with us, just like, this is different.
Fog Cloud was the scroll, by the way.
I don't have that one.
Now you do.
Yeah. Now I can learn it.
Yeah, you got to get some money so you can scribe it into your book.
I have 5 golds.
Yeah, you need a lot more money than that.
Well, you can loot.
And gold. Sorry. The powder in the backpacks. You're able to find 50 gold in their bags.
You can also
Dang.
find 19 gold and 7 silver in my bags.
Oh, he was holding out on us.
Yeah, and whatever items are on Scale, you guys could probably get too.
Yeah, I mean, might as well take it if he's permanently sleeping and inactive.
With that, we will end the
Just take-
session there. However, we will discuss off air what the plan is moving forward with that. Does that sound good
Just
there? Sorry,
Put
go ahead,
his
Scale.
body in the middle of the town like they were gonna do anyways.
Just go
Look,
back to
we
town.
found the thief. We killed him.
No, they were gonna make him a statue. Like he was like, I want to join society, and they're like, well, you could be a statue in the town, I guess.
What?
Hey, that was his final request.
Oh.
Your little townspeople did not want me to join their society because I didn't belong there, and they're like, well, I guess you could be a statue.
I don't remember that. Sorry, it was a
I
month ago.
remember
I vaguely remember something like that.
Okay.
Oh, and I will share the gold equally with the 2 others.
Okay.
So, because that's a teaching of Scale. I will hold true. To actually share things instead of keep it all to myself.
Right. All right. So with that, does anybody have anything they want to plug before we go off air, and then we can talk for like 5 minutes about the next session?
I mean, of course, always.
So before we move on and forget, I'm totally taking that halberd.
Okay. Is anyone taking the mall?
I mean, if we could just stick it in another bag, I mean,
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
could carry
we
it
can-
on their back, no problem.
yeah, we can turn Silas into the merchant that we always thought he was.
We can bring the stuff to sell back to the city.
There you go.
Yeah, this sounds good. This is just like Skyrim, we kill
2
kill
suits
a
of
bunch of things.
chainmail.
You got to steal some apples and tankards for like 1
Got
gold
some
each.
hide armor if anybody needs it.
And you got to steal it from the shop that you're selling it to.
Okay, got it.
That's how Skyrim works. You just go in, you take their thing off the side, and then sell it to them.
Well, you can only sell stuff to fences, so
All right, so
Why would you sell something to a fence?
I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Like a white picket fence, or
I only sell things to shrubberies.
All the fences I ever sold stuff to were weird fences that looked like people.
That is pretty weird.
So someone taking, Red Grover a little bit too seriously.
All
That was
right,
a bad joke.
it's plug-in time.
Yeah, it's plug-in time. In the form of podcasts. So I produce and GM 2 different podcasts. One is Tales of Swordfall, or is it here?
There you go,
Yeah.
right there. To your right.
You can follow. It's a D&D actual play podcast. We do a lot of shenanigans and a lot of talking in that one too. So if you enjoyed the talking in this, you can get more talking in that. And you can follow that on Twitter at Swordfall D&D. And the other one is a tabletop game called Legend of the Five Rings. It's pretty awesome. And that's about samurai. And it's awesome. And you can follow that one. It's called Gates of Orchid and Iris. And you can follow that at GOIL5R on Twitter.
Do it, guys. Paul is awesome. I've been friends with him for a long time. And by the way, I said in chat, Silas, that rapier is going to be a scimitar, just for you.
Okay, I can use either. So, I mean, it can say a rapier.
Yeah, let's go with the scimitar. That's what you wanted. And nobody in any of my games has ever had a scimitar, so perfect.
You're saying it's so wrong. It's supposed to be scimitar, of course.
Scimitar, skinatar. I don't care what you call it.
Scimitar.
Scimitar, the Sims-atar. Sim Atari, whatever you want to call it. Role play roulette over here, Mr. Fox.
So a good place to follow us is just at RP Roulette on Twitter. We haven't been active lately, so
you've had a month to get active, and you're still not active. What is going on here?
Yeah,
let's fix this.
Jay Random was in the hospital.
Well, that changed the tone of my joke.
And he has since then been picking up for another coworker who has been on vacation for a lot.
I hear these excuses.
Hours.
Come on, man. You
But
could have done it from the hospital bed.
It's true. I could have gone, to wherever he was with a, like a camera,
right in his face,
annoyed intensely. I actually enjoy doing that. So annoying him intensely.
When are we getting the Fox Winter solo debut?
I don't know. I should be doing stuff on there. Check us out on Twitch at Let's Play Roulette, where Johnny already sometimes streams various things. I would, because we have been so inactive, we're on YouTube at whatever it is. We're on YouTube. Let's search for Roleplay Roulette or whatever.
You guys have some great reviews, though. They're very entertaining for any of you out there. They're old, but they're good.
Well, yeah, I mean, what we've got out there is good. But I want to, since most of my stuff is so inactive, check out Pierce Frazier's Twitch at HSD_TV.
HSD
to check out his
underscore?
game. Yep,
TV?
_TV.
And that's on Twitter?
That's on Twitch.
Oh, Twitch.
That is the official Twitch of the creator of Hic Cent Draconis, which is a really cool sci-fi RPG. And I stream with them on Thursday nights most weeks.
Okay. Did you say you guys Roleplay Roulette have a Twitch as well?
Yeah, it's Let's Play Roulette.
Let's Play Roulette. Okay. I need to add that. I am not on there, I don't think.
And I want to, and I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm just plugging friends, I'm going to plug one of the coolest podcasts I've ever heard, and it's called All My Fantasy Children. It's two gentlemen get together and use random charts to make a character that they then flesh out to use as a vehicle for world building. And it is they are just hysterical, and it's a lot of fun.
And that's just a podcast?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Henry, Giraffe, do you guys have anything you want to plug?
I'll do a quick plug for Real Women of Gaming.
Real Women of Gaming, right?
Gaming. Yes. I'm a member. We have Twitch, which is Real Women of Gaming. It's twitch.com/Real Women of Gaming. We've got streamers every day of the week. We do charity work. We're on Facebook, the Twitter, the Tumblr, the Instagrams. We're the everywheres.
Okay. Awesome. What about Giraffe? Last time you had some wonderful thing over there to plug, like some artist or writer or something, right?
It was a writer.
Yeah, his favorite writer. That's what it was.
I would like to plug the Harry Potter and Methods of Rationality podcast. So the basic premise is, what if Harry wasn't raised by a bunch of assholes and was instead raised by an Oxford professor who studied rationalism?
Oh dear.
So he goes about this whole magical adventure with the mindset of a real scientist. And I think it's a beautiful reimagining of the setting. And if you like Harry Potter and you like smart stuff, Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality.
Which Harry Potter house are you, Giraffe?
I mean, obviously I'm Ravenclaw.
Oh, okay. I'm Hufflepuff, so.
Yeah, well.
I was forced to do the test. I'm Slytherin.
I'm not surprised, Henry. Mr. I always play necromancers. And...
No, hold up. That's not fair. You're Slytherin if your most prominent trait is ambition. They're not bad.
He's ambitious. He wants to raise an army of dead. How
Just
much
wants
more
to raise a
ambitious can you
family.
be?
It's hard to raise a family
Listen.
unless you bury them close together.
Listen, it's important. It's important that everybody know. We gotta settle it out. Which Harry Potter house are you? Slip and slide, Grimblewald, Ravenloft, or Puff and Stuff?
Well, if we're gonna do that, Puff and Stuff or Ravenloft?
I'd be Ravenloft.
I took the test,
Ravenloft.
so that's how I know I'm Hufflepuff or whatever it is. When I say that, I keep thinking of Pokemon, though, so I don't know if I'm saying the right name.
No, it's Hufflepuff. You're right. I
Okay,
took the
good.
test, but also I knew going in which one I was, because I don't know.
I took the test and I wasn't pregnant.
I was hoping I was Gryffindor or whatever, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, the Gryffindor people, they're all about doing shit, and I'm all about, like,
Not.
doing shit. And, like, reading and also studying and also knowing stuff.
Right.
And
So
there's
wait,
just-
we don't know what Phasal and we don't know what Fox is?
Well, I was forced to take it because my partner is too much into Harry Potter, and it turned out I was a Slytherin.
Really? Okay, I'm a little surprised by that.
I'm ambitious.
Yeah, I didn't say you weren't ambitious. I didn't know that was like the driving factor of what the house was. But okay.
And,
Yeah.
and I totally believe that TPKs are a vital part of D&D, and that everyone should at least do one if they're running a game.
I thought mine was happening tonight.
Sorry, we took it away from you twice. I'm sorry.
The last one I kind of gave you with the fun, spinning scale of death.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
That's basically
Yeah.
Lizard Man's wrestling finisher is to take a dead body and spin it around. So that is now in his repertoire moving forward.
I
That's
hope
why
you
I'm
see that
banned
more
from
and
League.
more.
What, Faisal? Or what, Paul?
I hope we see that more and more, because
I'll allow
that
it
will-
at this point.
Yeah.
Moving
Well,
forward, if he wants to do that, that's totally in his repertoire.
Pick up
Yeah,
a body
just-
and helicopter it.
I like it.
just a few more times and
Only
he'll become
while raging.
proficient.
It's too difficult to do while not raging, though.
And I'll be what?
You have to rage to do it.
No, what did Giraffe say?
Oh, I said if you do it often enough, eventually you're just going to become proficient in it.
True. So next time with Giraffe's new character, when he dies, you have to spin him around your head, and you are proficient in giraffe swinging. That's what we're gonna call the feat.
Why is it always got to be me that dies?
Because we were talking about him earning proficiency. It has to be the same player.
Fine,
Exotic
whatever.
weapon proficiency Giraffe.
I'll make a new character every single session. It's great.
So I joked with my wife in our Descent group that it would be funny if every session my wife's character died. But it would have been funnier because every time my wife makes a character, she paints a new miniature. So that would have been a way I could get all my Reaper Bones miniatures painted.
The only thing you have left is a dragon. Can I be a dragon?
Yes! I just so happen to need that miniature painted. And it's the last one, so maybe it won't die.
Oh. If you donate $1, you get to decide what Giraffe's next class is.
Hells yeah!
Oh, we need to make that $5. I got bills to pay.
Okay.
We also then you go for the species and whatnot.
Right. I love that idea.
Now let's keep in mind that alignment has 2 poles, so that's $10.
Oh, what if 2 people pay $5 for his class? He could be like bipolar or something.
Or multi-class off the bat.
I would totally allow that. If like 5 people paid $5 right off the bat, you could be 5 classes at first level.
I take that. I mean,
I'll just die every level too. It's fine.
Yeah, I would go more into like dumb like danger just to have that happen.
You know what? Don't even worry about it. Give me whatever racing class you want. I'll make something playable. Have fun. I mean, because I'll have fun knowing that I'm gonna just die anyways. So
right now, I don't have
man.
any of that set up, so we're not taking money. But if people want to vote for what class you'll be, I'm open to that too. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure.
We'll let you make your next character on your own next time.
Put up your Patreon. Have a little poll.
What does the fox say about his Harry Potter house?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? Come on.
We'll have to make you take the test.
Go take the test literally right now.
Right now.
Yeah,
when you get home, take the test.
You say the test. Is there only one?
There's there's one important one.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of stupid ones.
What is my Harry
Potter
house? Which Hogwarts house do you belong in? BuzzFeed asks.
No,
not BuzzFeed.
Could be like Pottermore, I think.
Yeah.
I think that might be it. And once you do it, you can actually do a bunch of events with people of your house through that website.
I don't want to be social with those people.
I don't either. But
I'm not social. That's why I'm in the Ravenclaw.
That's why Ravenclaw has a participation rate of 0%.
It's just a quiet book club.
But
just
Slytherin is 100%, and they're ambitious, and they're going to take over the world.
It's fine. They can have rules.
World Cup.
Okay, so is it Hogwarts sorting experience?
I think so.
I don't know.
No, I'm not. I have to log in. No, this is beyond what I'm willing to do.
This is too much.
You need to do it later, though. We need to know what you are.
I don't know about this. I don't want these people to have my email.
Give them your personal information. Let's find out what Hogwarts house you are.
Hey, you can go into the forums and see what J.K. Rowling's changed in someone's background just to be popular again.
How is this turned into a Harry Potter thing? I like the movies. I've never read the books. I will never read the books. But I'll watch the movies, and if they come out with more movies, I'll watch
that's why I know that you're not a Ravenclaw.
Exactly. I don't read. I don't even read D&D books, really.
I've read the books.
Wait,
they're okay.
I think the whole thing would have been over that much faster if Voldemort just wouldn't have been a little bitch and killed that kid to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that he was a little bitch. It was that the true love of his mother protected him or whatever.
No,
Yeah,
he was a little
somebody
bitch.
else kill him.
He didn't push through it. He was a little bitch.
He got sick punked by magic. That's why
He got hit, and then he just didn't stand around to do it again.
Yeah, he's like, my beautiful face or something.
Oh, I'm gonna run like a girl. No, you wait.
I think he got killed.
Yeah, he straight up got killed.
Whatever.
Oh, that's no excuse. Come on, Jesus got killed, and he came back 3 days later.
Well, it took him a little bit longer because he's not Jesus, okay?
Dr. Manhattan did it in like a few minutes.
Right?
Okay, well, fucking...
Okay, here's what I'm willing to
did it
compromise
immediately.
Are we done
All
talking
right.
about fictional characters here?
No!
Never.
I don't know.
What, Lizard Man?
I'm gonna compromise and just do the BuzzFeed test.
It's probably a copy of like what they have anyways.
Probably.
BuzzFeed has like no originality, so
If your friend cheated on a test, you would
kill him.
Don't
it's
influence his
like-
answers.
I would celebrate them for sticking it to the man and spray paint a
You are an
anarchy
anarchist.
sign on them. Offer to let them cheat off my test next time. That's what I do, because that could be a punishment or it could be a reward. I will let the universe decide.
It would depend on which subject we're talking about.
Next test, not even the
If I could
same
only-
class.
If you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, you would live.
Yeah, that's appropriate answer.
That is come on. That's no
Breathe.
fun.
Die.
If I could do one thing for the rest of my life, it would probably be sleep because I love sleeping.
I would just die.
No, but then that invites princes into your room to kiss you while you're sleeping. I mean, you don't want that.
Oh, no,
Hello.
I need a princess.
Whoa, hold on a second now. That
Now,
doesn't sound
which
too
one are
bad.
now? Who are we talking about? Him or me? Because you were going on a vacation.
Books. The answer
Are
is
we
books.
Are we still live for this?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just like
I'm
watching
gonna-
me do a BuzzFeed test. That's great.
Let's
I'm
start.
Your
actually-
Patronus. Your Patronus would be, I think a fox.
When people say that, I think my mind goes to something else that starts with a P.
So
Hold
my
on.
You want to
Patronus-
see my Patronus?
I'm talking about
Wait.
some Patronus, yeah.
A chaser on your Kidditch team drops the quaffle, and there is no way they will ever be able to recover it. The answer that I would have, which is yell about how the rules of Quidditch don't make any fucking sense from the perspective of game theory, is not available.
So apparently my Patronus is the Chow Chow.
It's a chow chow. That's cute.
That's a big, cute, scary dog.
Big old
I know.
fluffy buddy.
They are fluffy and wrinkly and
Big.
big. Yeah.
So
But
I'm
they're
thinking,
so cute.
I'm thinking I might edit this afterwards and take this like
What is a
post-game
howler?
chat and make it its own post on YouTube.
You should
Can I
just
just-
put
can I just-
the post game and like pre-game chat.
No, pregame has to stay there because that's the most entertaining part.
That's
That's
true.
what
On
keeps people
pregame.
watching
No.
the game.
Paywall, man. It's all about paywalls. You
That's
is
true.
a
people do
howler?
that a lot. What's that?
Somebody who knows Harry Potter better than me, help me. What is a howler?
Sounds like a wolf.
it's a note that screams at you.
Oh,
Like a letter?
write her back, letting her know she's wrong. I got Gryffindor. I'm apparently.
Wow.
Really?
That makes sense.
Does
The
it?
Gryffindors are all fucking anarchists. Do what you think is right.
Oh,
Fuck the
well then,
rules.
yeah, that is totally Fox. I
I
told
was
you.
gonna
he's an
say I
anarchist at
am
the
really
beginning.
annoying, so it's appropriate.
You're not annoying,
Well,
dude.
then
I
I'm
wish
not
you were my
trying hard
neighbor.
enough.
I wish you were my neighbor because I would want to play random RPGs like every day with you.
Okay, you
I'd be
want
like, Fox, you're not working, right? Let's play some game right now and let's paint our faces like clowns and record it and put it all over the internet for everyone to watch.
Good lord.
And it would be
That's
fantastic. We would
here's
have a
one
blast.
thing-
What?
Here's one thing that is in the Harry Potter Methods of Rationality that I think was super funny. After everyone gets sorted, there's some comment that Harry thinks in his head about how stupid and ridiculous it would be if Hermione was any house besides Ravenclaw. And most dumb of all was B, as she was in Gryffindor for some reason.
Yeah,
She
it's
doesn't belong in there.
no, she's totally not.
She could
Yeah, but
be
wasn't it rigged?
Slytherin.
Didn't they answer that later on in the books and movies as to why?
I don't fucking
No,
know.
I don't think
I thought there was something weird like that with one of.
Well,
the
I thought it was
characters.
I thought it was like because Hermione like is actually quite heroic and does things with her knowledge and whatnot.
It's like something they retconned later on or something.
I thought it was just plot points to keep the story going.
Yeah,
I think it's just plot points.
I thought it was just
Oh.
lazy writing.
I think it's just lazy writing.
You guys are gonna upset J.K. Rowling. She's not gonna watch the rest of our games.
Well, Is she
Well,
gonna
you know what?
sponsor us?
Not anymore. We were working on it. Gosh.
Well, okay, so we're not going to have BuzzFeed. We're not going to have
Nope.
J.K. Rowling's.
Nope.
Well, who else is there?
I mean, we can get Robin Hobb, best author.
Can we?
Scale, why don't you work on that? Go send him a message and see if he'll sponsor
her a
us.
message.
Yeah.
You know what?
Now we just
Sorry.
lost it.
No, we didn't.
What's
I don't
going
even
on?
know her
Recovered.
name. Oh, look! Fox is going to go do traffic.
No, I'm gonna go home.
Go traffic control.
Well, that sounds like a good place to like end this.
That's
you
the
know?
go home comment right there.
Yeah,
Go home,
let's-
everybody.
Let's all go home because I don't really live here. I live in a box.
I don't live here.
Game on, guys. Game on.